Mexico's drug war has produced names that became legends. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, Pablo Escobar. But while the world watched flashy kingpins fall, another man rose in the shadows. He gave no interviews. He avoided cameras. He left almost no public trace. Yet he built one of the most powerful criminal organizations in modern history. His name is Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes. The world knows him as El Mencho. This is the story of how a farm boy from rural Mexico became one of the most wanted men alive. El Mencho was born in 1966 in a small community in Jalisco, Mexico. He grew up in poverty in a large family. Life revolved around farming and survival. There were few opportunities and even fewer dreams beyond daily work. Like many young men from rural Mexico, he eventually crossed into the United States looking for opportunity. But the American dream did not unfold the way he might have imagined. In the 1980s, he was arrested in the U.S. for drug-related crimes and later deported back to Mexico. That deportation would change the course of his life. Back in Mexico, he entered the criminal world through the Mencho cartel. At that time, powerful organizations like the Sinaloa cartel dominated trafficking routes. Mexico's underworld was competitive and violent. When key cartel leaders were arrested in the late 2000s, alliances fractured, power vacuums formed. Where others saw instability, El Mencho saw opportunity. He reorganized loyal members, strengthened armed wings, and began forming what would become a new force. Around 2010, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, known as CJNG, emerged. Unlike older cartels that operated quietly, CJNG projected power openly. Convoys of armored vehicles, heavily armed fighters in uniform, propaganda videos showing military-style organization. In 2015, the group made global headlines when it shot down a Mexican military helicopter during a security operation. It was a shocking moment. It demonstrated boldness and capability. The message was clear. This was no small regional group. CJNG was a national force. Under El Mencho's leadership, CJNG expanded at extraordinary speed. The organization moved into synthetic drug production, international trafficking routes, fuel theft operations, extortion networks. Authorities in both Mexico and the United States identified CJNG as one of the fastest-growing criminal groups in the world. The U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration listed El Mencho among its top targets. A reward of up to $10 million was offered for information leading to his capture. Despite this, he remained out of reach. Unlike El Chapo, who became famous for dramatic escapes and public trials, El Mencho stayed hidden. Few confirmed images of him exist. He reportedly moves constantly. He communicates through trusted intermediaries. Law enforcement agencies describe him as strategic and highly cautious. Over the years, Mexican authorities captured several high-ranking members of CJNG. But the leader remained elusive. Each failed attempt only strengthened his myth. The rise of CJNG coincided with intense violence in several Mexican states. Territorial disputes between rival groups created instability in regions like Jalisco, Guanajuato, and Michoacán. The consequences were devastating for communities caught in the crossfire. Governments increased military presence. International cooperation expanded. Financial networks were targeted. Yet dismantling a decentralized criminal empire proved difficult. As pressure increased, so did the mystery surrounding El Mencho's whereabouts. Was he hiding in remote mountains, protected by inner circles, or moving constantly across regions? No one publicly knows for certain. As of today, El Mencho remains one of the most wanted fugitives in the world. His organization continues to operate, though authorities frequently target its leadership structure. Some experts believe the strength of CJNG lies not just in one man, but in the network he built, an adaptable structure, regional commanders, international connections. Even if leadership changes, the system survives. From poverty in rural Mexico to leading a global criminal organization, El Mencho's rise reflects the evolving nature of organized crime in the 21st century. He avoided fame, avoided interviews, avoided capture. But history has shown that no criminal empire lasts forever. The question is not whether the story will end. The question is how. Fade to black.